بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. The six fundamentals of belief. The belief in the predestining of Allah. الإيمان بالقدر. It is an obligation to believe that everything that comes into existence happens by the eternal predestining of Allah. The predestining of Allah is an eternal and everlasting attribute of Allah, which is inclusive to everything that comes into existence, from entities and deeds, both good and evil. However, the predestining of Allah, which is an attribute of Allah, it is not permissible to refer to it as evil. Rather, the destining of Allah is an attribute of perfection. The created things happen in accordance to the destining of Allah. But these created things, some of them are good and some of them are evil. Allah Ta'ala said in the Quran, إِنَّا كُلَّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَاهُ بِقَدَرٍ. The verse means Allah created everything according to His destining. Hence, it is not permissible to say that Allah only predestined that which is good and not the bad things, since this would be contradicting the Quran and the saying of the Prophet and the sound intellect. The predestining by Allah for the evil things and the creating and willing for the evil to occur by Allah is not evil from Allah. Rather, what is bad is for the person to commit the awful deed, since the person is ordered by Allah to do the good and refrain from committing the bad. Allah is the one who orders and forbids. No one orders him to do anything or forbids him from doing anything. The difference between the good and the evil is that Allah orders one to do the good and rewards the person for doing it with a sincere intention, and Allah forbids one from doing the bad, and the one who commits it deserves the punishment from Allah. Nonetheless, both the good and the evil occur by the creating, destining, knowledge, and will of Allah. The person has a will. However, his will is under the will of Allah, meaning whatever the person wills is what Allah eternally willed for him.